Welcome back to the channel. My name is Abon. Welcome back to Local to Global on Football Manager 2022, and we are unemployed. We have left Europa FC after the end of our European qualification campaign, so now we are looking for another job. So we'll see if we can get ourselves a third club before the end of today's video, but we might be here a long time. It's September. Not a lot of manager movements happening in September. As always, if you're enjoying the series, drop a like down below and leave comments. They are the best ways to support the channel. Subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new, turn notifications on. Let's jump into the video and let's see if we can find ourselves a third job. So we are now unemployed. If we have a look at what happened at the end with Europa, we went out of the Europa Conference League qualifying in pretty disastrous circumstances. We won the first leg 3-1 against Georgian champions Dilagori. And then in the second leg, it just all came crashing down and it hurt inside. We lost 4-1. Wassel got a 2-minute red card. We then took a lead to make it an aggregate lead, 4-1. And then we just completely fell apart. Banda with a mistaken goal. And Mashazvili scored. They then got 2 set-piece goals and were 4-1 up before half-time. And then with us looking to try and get a goal in the second half, Sama was sent off after 4 minutes of the second half. We'd be down to 9. And then makeshift centre-back Bradley Clements also got himself injured. So we ended the match with 9 men and with no recognised centre-backs. So we lost the game 4-1. We went out of Europe, and the deal was that as soon as our European campaign was over, we were going to leave the club unless we got to the groups. And after a 3-1 win, I really thought we were going to get to the groups, and then this happened in the second leg. I don't think it's a bottle job as such, because I know we were 3-1 up, but that's just rotten luck. That was heartbreaking to lose that one the way we did. So, we are now unemployed. If we have a look at our profile, we can have a look at a few bits and pieces. Our reputation is now at 35%. I don't know if it's gone down or not. I wouldn't have thought it would have gone down after leaving Europa, because we were technically out of contracts. We were on a month-to-month rolling contract. But I don't know if we were at 40% or not. I don't think we got to 40%, but we're at 35. We are still studying for our Continental C license. Europa did at least give us the money to get that coaching course. So we're studying for that Continental C license. We've still got our A license. And we're only about a couple of weeks after leaving Europa. We've applied for a few jobs. There's not a lot around. There was only about 8 or 9 jobs. Some clubs a bit too far out of our reach, like Celtic. They were looking for a new manager. Some clubs semi-professional, so we're not really interested in them. I've turned off some of the much lower leagues, sides like Wales, Faroe Islands and San Marino, because a lot of their sides are semi-pro. I've also switched off the Russian and Belarusian leagues for reasons, that are in the news today. So we're not going to be managing in those 2 countries at all in this series. No Russia, no Belarus. And we have been given our first interview. Let's see who it's with. The side that have offered us an interview is Nevesis. I don't know how you say the name. I'll have to learn if we're going to take this job. But they have offered us an interview. They're in the top flight in Lithuania, but they are bottom of the table with 11 games to go, and they're 7 points off the relegation playoff. So they're 9 points from safety. With 11 games to go, that's going to be a hell of a tall order to actually overcome. But they're a professional side. They have got insecure finances, so probably not going to be the one that we go for, but this is the first interview. So we'll attend it, and we'll see what happens. Football's a universal language. Where's that one? There we go. Football transcends language. There's that cliche. And it does look like this side are kind of at the wrong end of the table. The club vision is to fight bravely against relegation and then just stay in the top flight. Wage budget of 13k. Doesn't look like there's a transfer budget. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to be taking this job, but it is the first one that we've actually been given an interview for. Not a lot of jobs available at the moment. Few insecure jobs. But, yeah, we'll have to try and see if we can find ourselves a job. Insecure jobs, we've got Grenoble in the 2nd division in France, Chemnitz in Germany, Degerfors in Sweden as well. So some Scandinavian sides. I think looking at about where we are in the calendar year, I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up going to Scandinavia. You can see that their season goes from April to October. So they're going to be wrapping up their seasons in Scandinavia pretty soon. There's going to be a lot of managers probably making way. So I would not be surprised if we ended up going to Scandinavia for our third club. And I'm looking forward to that. I've actually never managed on the channel in Scandinavia before, so that should be fun. I think reputation-wise, we've had 2 one-star clubs in Tunbridge, followed by Europa. So I feel like reputation-wise, we should be aiming a bit higher. Like a job's just come up with Trepsa, a side in Kosovo. They're 1 star. I think we can do better than 1 star now. If we look at the, sort of clubs that we're getting here. A lot of the sides looking for managers at the moment are 1 star. Trepsa, Voska, half star in Macedonia. Faroe sides there. But a few jobs here with very insecure security. Chemnitz in the German 3rd tier could be fun. A return to Germany for the channel could be good. Okay, Nevesis have offered us the job. I'm pretty certain we're not going to take it. Their transfer budget is negative and their wage budget is not amazing. They're insecure financially. They've got a big hill to climb, bottom of the Lithuanian top flight. So we are just going to walk away from the Nevesis offer. We're not going to take it. I think we're... that's not the sort of side that we want. Insecure finances. There's no scope to really get any more coaching badges with those guys. And we did get 3 pretty much from Europa. So they were good for that. And we could have stayed there a lot longer than we did. Their finances were really good. But at the end of the day, it was going to be pretty boring because we won every single domestic game last season and won all 3 trophies. So apart from the European stuff, there's nothing else there to achieve. So it would have been a bit boring. That's why we decided to leave. All right, September 26th, we've been offered an interview by Randers, top flight side in Denmark. 9 games in, they're bottom of the table, 6 points. So still early days in the season. Look at the media prediction. They are expected to be mid-table, 100-1. This is a pretty good club to actually get for a 3rd club. Let's attend this interview and let's see if we can get this job. This would actually be a really good job. It is a big jump from Europa. But yeah, the danger with a club and a jump like this is getting sacked. We could be well over our depth and we could get sacked. And then there's a chance that we could see a drop in reputation if we get fired. So that might be a bit of a problem. A £1 million transfer budget, that's really nice. So I'll agree with that. And a 91,000 wage budget as well. Again, very happy with that. Not going to make any demands or requests. Right. Interview complete with Randers. That would be a really good club. Again, it's a bit of a risk jumping from 1 stars to 3 stars. So, there's a danger that we could be out of our depth and we could get sacked, but that would be a hell of a club to take charge of. Olympic Donetsk have an offer a job. Ukraine. Is this the top flight in Ukraine? No, this looks like the 2nd tier. What are these guys rep-wise? 1.5. Insecure finances. I don't really think it's the club for me. But there's more jobs opening up now. We've got the 2nd division in Denmark. We've got Woking in the Vanarama National. We've got some more German sides there. We've got Malta. We've got Poland. We've got lower divisions of Spain. We've got Turkey. A few sides there in Ukraine. More jobs opening up now. We were unsuccessful at getting the Randers job. But to know that teams like that will give us an interview, that kind of makes me feel quite optimistic. Okay, 3 more interviews. Woking, Vanarama National League. 1.5 star rep. We'll take the interview. We might not necessarily take it. They're insecure finances. So, we'll at least do that interview. Kashim Pasha. Is this top flight Turkey? No, this looks like 2nd tier Turkey. Yes, it is. So yeah, Turkey and near the bottom of the table after 7 games. But 2.5 star reputation and secure finances. So hopefully chance to get some coaching badges there. And it wouldn't be our first time in Turkey either. There's Fatih Karagümrük, who we managed in our first Journeyman. In fact, they were our very first club in that Journeyman. We also have a job interview with Our Business in Ukraine. They're professional. They're in the 2nd tier and they are currently 3rd from bottom on 9 points after 14 games. Another interview from Turkey, Erzurumspor, also in the 2nd division. They're currently 18th, so they are rock bottom. 3 points from 7 games, 1 win, 6 losses. Going back to what happened with the other interviews, Kazim Pasha is definitely one I'm interested in. £10 million transfer budget and over £1 million wage budget. Very interesting. Our Business and Woking, very limited resources, very little, if any, wage budget. So not really interested in those two. But Kazim Pasha could be a fun one in Turkey. They're currently 15th. And that might be a job that we go for. But we are going to keep applying for jobs and seeing what comes up. But we're going to attend the interview with the other Turkish side. 2 million transfer budget with Erzurumspor, less than Kazim Pasha. Wage budget 89k, that's not too bad. Okay, so Turkey's looking like a possibility at the moment. We've had 2 interviews in Turkey. So that's a possibility. So we have just applied for another 20 jobs. Something's bound to come up, and we'll see where that is. And we do actually have our first actual job offer, and it's from Our Business, the side in Ukraine, in the second division, 14th place, 10 points from 15 games, but limited resources, not great financially. So the finances, it says, were okay. So, maybe they're not as bad as I think they are, but, a wage budget of 6.5k, transfer budget 35k, £450 a week, I think was less than we were on at Tunbridge Angels. I think we'll delay it and see if anything else comes up, but this is the first actual job offer we've had in this window of trying to look for one. So we're going to delay it for a week, see what else comes up. But yeah, that's the first job offer we've had in this job hunt. Okay, we've had a job interview from Minai, also in Ukraine, in the second division. They're 8th place, 23 points from 15 games, sitting comfortably in mid-table. 1.5-star rep, insecure finances. Again, we'll do the interview, but I doubt we're going to take this one. I think we actually got into with these guys in our original job hunt. Okay, Woking have offered us the job with them in the National League, the Cardinals. I don't think we're going to be taking this. Negative transfer budget again, very small wage budget. A return to England is possible in the future, but I think we're going to turn down Woking. But do we have some more interviews? Hartlepool have offered us an interview. They're also in the National League. Their finances, though, are also insecure, but I think we'll do that interview. Obolon, where's this? This is Ukraine. Again, second division, and they're sitting in 11th place, 19 points, sitting just above the playoff. Is that 4 relegation places in that league? That's going to be difficult to get out of if you're one of these teams. And these guys are professional as well, and okay finances. So Obolon's a possibility. 93k transfer budget, it's something, and a wage budget as well. We'll keep that in our minds. Okay, Kazanpacha have unfortunately turned us down, the Turkish side. That would have been a good one to get, but they have turned us down. But Minai in Ukraine have offered us the job. They're 8th, so they're mid-table in the league. Rep-wise, 1.5 stars, but they've got insecure finances. I think we'll delay it, and we'll see what else comes up. Our Business have offered us the job, another side in Ukraine. They're 14th. 10 points from 15 games, 35k transfer budget, 6.5k wage budget, 1.5-star rep. Finances are okay there, so that might be a better option than Minai, even though they're higher in the table. Oh, we've got a job offer from Rijeka, Croatia. Top flight, I believe? Yeah, top flight Croatia. They're second from bottom, only a 10-side league. I've got a bit of a rivalry with Rijeka from... I think from the Stour save. They knocked us out of Europe twice in the same season. Definitely interested in that, even though they're a bit of a nemesis of mine. Also got Zlin from Czechia. Top flight, but they're bottom. 6 points from 10 games. Also, Obolon have offered us the job. They're in Ukraine. They're 11th. And their finances are okay. So we've had job offers from 3 different Ukrainian sides. 215k transfer budget with Rijeka, 45k wage budget. Limited resources here at Zlin. Doesn't look like they're going to get much of a transfer budget, 33k. And a wage budget, 21k. So yeah, limited budgets there. We were unsuccessful at Erzurumspor, one of the Turkish sides. They have turned us down. Okay, Hartlepool have turned us down. We've got 5 more interviews here. Cordoba, as the first interview we have from Spain, currently bottom of the table, just 2 points and winless in their first 9 games. Dubnica, side in Slovakia, they're professional. Are they in the top division? Where's this? This is second tier in Slovakia, Dubnica. 1.5-star rep, insecure finances. I don't really think that's going to be the one for us, but we'll do the interview. We've got Aarhus, another Danish side, yeah, but they're semi-pro, so we're not really interested in them. I haven't seen a great deal of Scandinavian teams coming in, really, apart from Randers and those guys. That is it. We've got Telavi in Georgia, so we've got a chance to maybe get some revenge on Dili Gori, but we're at the wrong end of the table. But it looks like their season's almost finished. I think they've only got maybe like 6 games to go, and they're on 30 points, so they're trying to stay up, but they've got a good gap there. But top flight Georgia might be a possibility with Telavi. Job interview from KV Mechelen in Belgium. Top flight Belgium. They're second from bottom, 8 points from 11. But it's been a long time since I managed in Belgium. FM15, I managed Cercle Bruges. But KV Mechelen, side that I'm kind of familiar with. I know the name. 3-star rep. Okay, finances. Liking this. Okay, Mechelen's an interesting one. We'll have to wait and see how they look financially. 725k transfer budget and wage budget just over 100 grand. That's not the worst in the world. Okay, Mechelen's a possibility. More interviews. Chemnitz. So this is Germany. 3rd division in Germany. 2.5-star rep. Okay, finances. They are currently 20th. They're bottom of the table. 5 points and just 1 win so far. And then TSC, Serbia. They're professional. They're 15th place in the top flight in Serbia, 11 points from 12 games. So looking like we're going to be in this second half of the table there. Okay, Minai are back with Ukraine. I think they had quite bad finances, didn't they? Yeah, they did have insecure finances. I think we can delay it another time. We should be able to do it another time. We can, okay. We'll wait and see if the other Ukrainian sides come back. They should do. There's no reason why they'd pull out now. It looks like we're going to be going to Ukraine. We've also got Pogon here in Poland. Top flight Poland, and they're 14th place, 13 points from 11 games. Pogon are 2.5-star rep. I've got OK finances, so we've got an interview from those guys. Also got an interview from NAFTA in Slovenia. They are professional. They are 1.5-star rep with OK finances. Rijeka have turned us down, unfortunately. I think that was expected, though. Landeka. We're heading into November as well, so, you know, time is ticking. There is no time limit on this, but I'd like to get a job ideally soon. Okay, this is the 3rd time that our business has come to us, so we either have to accept this or walk away. A little bit of money to play with, but not too much. They're in the bottom 4 in Ukraine. The finances, if I remember, weren't great. Insecure finances, so not really going to be a chance to get many coaching badges here. Rep-wise, it's a half-star jump from Europa, but we've been having interviews with like 3-star sides, so I feel like we can do better. And I'm happy to wait, you know, a bit longer to see if we can get one of those high-profile jobs. It would be a bit of a risk because there's a chance of us getting fired, but I think we can do better. I think we're going to walk away from our business. Okay, KV Mechelen request backroom staff changes. That suggests they want to give us the job. The Belgian sides, bottom of the Belgian Pro League, might actually be giving us the job here. I've also got an interview here with Sandefjord in Norway. Top flight Norway. Okay, I'm interested in this. They've been relegated already. 26 games. They're already down, so they'll be in the 2nd division in Norway. But might be a fun rebuild to get them back to the top. They're 2.5-star rep. Okay, finances. Okay, Sandefjord could be a fun one. Dubnica have also offered us the job. This is Slovakia. But their finances were insecure. We're going to delay that one, but I doubt we'll take that. And also Talavi, I think this is Slovenia. No, this is Georgia, sorry. They're offering backroom changes as well, so I think they might give us a job. Elbalon are back again. I think this is the 3rd time they've offered us the job. No, it might be 2nd. It's only the 2nd, actually, so we can delay this again. Obolon was another side in Ukraine. They're 10th. And their finances are okay, so it's a possibility. We're going to see if we can delay it. We can. Okay, so we've got that delayed for another week. Okay, we have 2 job offers. Talavi in Georgia have offered us the job. So they were 2-star rep. Okay, finances. They're 9th, the 2nd bottom in the Georgian League. Expected media prediction of 5th. But KV Mechelen have also offered us the job. Now, financially, I don't think they were looking too good. I think the budgets were quite small. I mean, 725k transfer budget's not small, actually. And 100 grand wage budget. And 7 grand a week wage as well. It's a good reputation side. They've been, you know, pretty stable in the top flight for a while. They did get relegated a few years ago and went straight back up again. I'm intrigued by KV Mechelen. I think Belgium could be really fun to do again and return to Belgium. And then we've got an offer from Georgia, Talavi as well. We've got the Ukrainian clubs offering us the job. We've got a few options here. So we've got about 5 clubs here that are looking to actually offer us the job. And I think that's a good place to leave off. We're going to leave it on a cliffhanger. Next episode, you're going to find out which club we're going to be managing. So we've got quite a few clubs there that are trying to get us to join. And we're going to join one of those clubs, I think, unless we get another offer from somewhere else. Talavi, Mechelen, Obolon, Dubnica. I think one of those 4 clubs is going to be our new home. So it's either going to be Georgia, Belgium, Ukraine, or Slovakia. Going to delay them for now. But next episode, we will have a new club. But that's going to do it for today's video. That may well be a long job hunt video, but if you enjoyed it, drop a like down below and leave comments. If you haven't, subscribe, or if you're new, turn notifications on. And by the time we next meet, we will have a new club. We'll wait and see who that will be. Will it be Mechlin? Will it be Talavi? Will it be Oberlin? We've got plenty of options there. And maybe more offers to come as well. Chemnitz have actually requested back from staff changes. So we might get another drop offer here from Germany as well. 3rd Division Germany possibility. So we're getting plenty of offers in. And next episode, we'll have a new home. That's going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.